Have you ever felt like the world just stopped spinning? Like everything around you is swallowed by an endless night? But what if I told you that even in your darkest moment, there's a spark of light waiting for you to grab hold of? Would you dare to believe it? Stick with me, because this story will guide you through the shadows to the stars you haven't noticed yet. Life can be tough, but it always leaves cracks for light to slip through, and you, even when you feel lost, carry the strength to find it. Darkness isn't your enemy, it's a gentle teacher, showing you how to cherish the moments that shine. When your heart feels heavy, like a sky full of gray clouds, pause, take a deep breath, and listen to the quiet voice inside you. It whispers that every scar tells a story, every tear is a lesson, and every step, no matter how slow, proves you're still moving forward. Picture a forest at night, where moonlight barely sneaks through the trees. Even in the dark, light finds a way, just like life always offers you glimmers of hope. Let me tell you about Lily, a young woman who thought her life was over after losing her closest friend. She locked herself away, letting the darkness take over. But one day, Lily noticed a tiny flower growing through a crack in the sidewalk outside her window. That flower, fragile but reaching for the sun, showed her something. If it could thrive in hardship, so could she. She started journaling, noting small things that made her smile: a sunrise, a bird's song, or the smell of fresh coffee from the cafe down the street. Those notes became her light, guiding her through the shadows. Psychologist Carl Jung talked about the shadow, the darker parts of our soul where fear and pain hide. But when you face it, you find strength. Darkness teaches you patience, showing that no light shines as brightly without the night as its background. You don't have to banish the dark all at once. Just find one small spark, a positive thought, a tiny action, and let it lead the way. Today, when you're feeling down, look out your window. Find a flower, a ray of sun, or a stranger's smile. It's a reminder. You're stronger than you know. Don't be afraid to feel vulnerable. When you cry, when you feel small, it's not failure. It's proof you're brave enough to feel. Vulnerability is like a gentle river, flowing through life's hard rocks, leading you to new shores. Embrace it, and let it remind you that you don't have to be strong all the time, just brave enough to get back up. Imagine a leaf floating on a stream. It doesn't fight the current, it drifts. And eventually, it finds a calm bank. Life's like that. When you hide your vulnerability, you're like a traveler carrying too much weight. But when you accept it, you become lighter, ready for new journeys. Take Mike, a guy who struggled with depression. He thought he had to act tough to make his family proud. But the more he tried, the more exhausted he felt. One day, Mike told his mom he wasn't okay. He cried, and she just held him. That moment of vulnerability opened the door to healing, showing him that courage isn't about hiding, it's about being real. The Stoics taught that you can only control your thoughts and actions. When you're feeling low, instead of beating yourself up for not being strong enough, ask, what can I do right now to feel a little better? Maybe it's jotting down your thoughts, taking a walk in the sun, or calling a friend. Each step is like a river carving through stone. Studies on self-compassion show that treating yourself like a friend helps you bounce back. Today, if you feel vulnerable, tell yourself, it's okay. I'm trying. And that's enough. Happiness isn't a distant mountain you have to climb. It's the pebbles along your path, sunlight filtering through leaves, a stranger's laugh, or the warmth of your morning coffee. Seek joy in those moments, they're life's whispers, reminding you that happiness is close, just waiting for you to notice. Picture a rainy day, sitting by the window, listening to the drops. There's something peaceful, something simple in that moment. Life, even with its challenges, gives you little gifts. A song that takes you back to childhood, an unexpected compliment, or the smell of rain-soaked earth. Happiness isn't the big stuff, it's the moments you choose to hold dear. Sarah, an office worker, felt her life was dull and pointless. But one day, she decided to find joy in small things. She snapped a photo of a flower on her walk, savored a latte without rushing, and thanked a coworker. Those tiny acts changed how she saw the world. Zen philosophy teaches that happiness lives in the present. When you focus on this moment, your breath, the sounds around you, life feels richer. Positive psychology research shows that people who find flow in simple activities feel more fulfilled. Today, pause and notice. Is the sunlight warm? Is the breeze cool? A small moment can unlock hope. Try writing down 3 things that made you smile today, even if it's just a good sandwich or a text from a friend. Failure, though it stings, isn't the end. Every stumble is a chance to discover a stronger version of yourself. When the world turns its back, see failure as a friend, teaching you how to stand taller. The philosophy of life isn't about dodging failure, it's about rising with pride. Imagine an artist painting a canvas, but the colors don't work. Instead of starting over, they add new strokes, turning mistakes into a masterpiece. Life's like that. Failures are messy brushstrokes, but you can make them part of a beautiful story. James, a young entrepreneur, lost everything in a failed startup. He felt like a loser, but instead of giving up, he learned from his mistakes. He opened a small cafe, and this time, he succeeded. Failure taught him patience, humility, and creativity. Nietzsche spoke of amor fati, loving your fate, even the failures. When you accept that failure is part of the journey, it loses its power to scare you. Studies show people who view failure as a learning opportunity are more resilient. Today, if you're facing a setback, ask, what did I learn? What can I do differently? A small step, like noting a lesson from failure, can light your way forward. When the world seems against you, practice gratitude, not because everything's perfect, but because you still have a chance to start over. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to hope, turning gray days into moments of meaning. It doesn't erase hardship, but it shows you there's still something worth cherishing. Picture a morning when you wake up, feeling the cozy warmth of your blanket, hearing birds chirping outside. Those little things are life's gifts, often overlooked. Gratitude is how you say, thank you, to the world, even when it's not perfect. Emily, a teacher, felt burned out from work and family stress. But she started a gratitude journal, noting 3 things each night that made her happy. A student's smile, a home-cooked meal, or a pretty sunset. Slowly, she saw her life was full of light. Positive psychology research shows gratitude boosts mental health, reduces stress, and increases joy. Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "Happiness doesn't come from what you have, but from how you see it." Today, try noting one thing you're grateful for: a cold glass of water, a good night's sleep. It's how you plant seeds of hope in your heart. Connecting with others is the flame that warms your soul. A kind word, a hug, or a shared glance can be the light you need on a dark day. Don't be afraid to reach out. Humans truly live when we hold hands. In moments of pessimism, a genuine connection can be a lifeline. Think of a bridge spanning a wide river. Each cable, though small, weaves together to create something strong. People are like that. Every connection, no matter how small, builds a meaningful life. Noah, a college student, felt isolated studying far from home. He thought no one cared. But one day, a classmate invited him for coffee and listened to his struggles. That simple chat changed Noah. He realized he wasn't alone. Philosopher Martin Buber spoke of I and out. True connection is where we find ourselves. Social psychology research shows relationships reduce depression and foster belonging. Today, try texting someone to say you appreciate them. A small gesture can light up both your worlds. Suffering isn't meaningless. It's the wind pushing you closer to your life's purpose. In tough times, suffering is a strict teacher, showing you strength, compassion, and meaning. The philosophy of life isn't about avoiding pain but finding light within it. Imagine a pearl. It forms from pain. As a grain of sand irritates an oyster, over time, it becomes a treasure. Suffering can do that. Shape you into something beautiful. Claire, a single mom, thought her life was pointless after a divorce. But caring for her daughter showed her that pain taught her to love deeper. She started helping other single moms, and that became her purpose. Viktor Frankl, in Man's Search for Meaning, said purpose can be found even in suffering. Studies show those who find meaning in hardship are more resilient. Today, if you're hurting, ask, what can I learn? Who can I help? A small act, like writing down your purpose, can guide you forward. Hope is a flame that never goes out, fueled by daily actions, a smile, a small dream. It's not waiting for miracles, but believing that, even in tough times, tomorrow holds light. The philosophy of life is keeping hope alive, no matter how cold the wind blows. Picture a tiny seed under frozen soil. It can't see the sun, but it pushes upward, trusting it'll bloom. You're like that. Hope is what keeps you going, one small step at a time. Ethan, jobless and hopeless, decided to learn coding. Each day, he studied for an hour. Despite exhaustion, a year later, he landed his dream job. Hope carried him through the dark. Emily Dickinson called hope the thing with feathers, always there, even unseen. Research shows hopeful people navigate challenges better. Today, nurture hope with a small act. Write a goal, sketch a picture, or walk in the sun. Each step says you believe in tomorrow. You can rebuild yourself with simple changes: reading a book, planting a tree, or forgiving someone. The philosophy of life isn't about changing the world but shifting how you see it. Every day is a chance to become a better you. Imagine a butterfly. Once a crawling caterpillar, it transforms through struggle into something that flies. You can grow wings with small changes. Olivia, stuck in a job she hated, Tried a new hobby, pottery. Each week, she molded clay, finding joy and confidence. That hobby changed how she saw life. Heraclitus said, "No one steps in the same river twice." Life changes, and so can you. Studies on habits show small, consistent changes lead to big shifts. Today, try one tweak. Go to bed earlier, eat a healthy breakfast, or learn a new word. Each act is a step toward renewal. Live fully, not to be perfect, but to make each day a song you compose. With notes of joy, sorrow, and silence. Life isn't a race, it's a canvas you paint with love, learning, and hope. You, searching for light, deserve a vibrant life. Picture standing by the ocean, waves lapping at your feet, sunlight on your face. You don't need to be anyone else, just you. With your scars, dreams, and smiles, living fully means choosing love. Despite past hurts, learning. Despite setbacks, smiling. Despite tough days, Liam, who'd lost faith in life, decided to treat each day as a gift. He started jogging, wrote letters to friends, and grew a small garden. Each act was a note in his life's song. Aristotle's eudaimonia, living to your fullest potential, says happiness is living intentionally. Positive psychology shows mindful living boosts satisfaction. Today, start. Write a gratitude note. Smile in the mirror, or tell someone you love them. Each step is a spark, and you deserve a sky full of stars. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to our channel to join us for more inspiring journeys. Keep walking, even slowly, because you're stronger than you know. Live today, because you are your own light.